Hello Libras, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your mid-April to mid-May 2018 fork in the road reading. All right, the reason I named them fork in the road is because there are a lot of decisions in people's lives that are being made at this time. These are paths by which people have walked for a period of time. I feel a lot of money. I can't help but say a lot of focus on money for Libras, especially a Libran feminine energy. So, okay, they want me to get going. And the card I just pulled for you guys from the Journey of Love deck by Alana Fairchild is Contemplation. Yeah, so for you guys, I just don't feel like there's a decision. I think there's observation, there's perspectives, there's the contemplation of an offer. Financially, I really feel like a really good offer is going to come. And I also feel like there's going to be some sort of commitment or partnership. But this is something we're to wait like a eager child for Santa, so that Spirit can bring something in according to divine timing. Okay? So 69 is 15 is 6. So coming over the edge of any frustrations. Maybe you guys were kind of just frustrated and annoyed a little bit recently. And now you're kind of finding the time to go into contemplation. Contemplation is awesome because it gives you time to kind of look back at, wow, this is where I was. This is who I am now. Look how far I've come. Now I know what I could even change and manifest more from where I'm at and become even more successful. So that I feel a lot of that energy for Libra feminine energy right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do a circle spread for you guys. I'm going to ask for a general reading and ask Spirit to please provide any areas by which they would like to provide clarity or information. So it's a circle spread, and I'm using the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Libra with clearly defined messages regarding Libra's life path here on Earth at this time on into and through mid-April to mid-May 2018. Career and finance, love and romance, whatever needs to be said here. Okay, and this is what I'm feeling like. I just completed Virgos and I felt like an unease, and for you guys it's like energies of peace for but a moment. Hold on to those. In your mental aspects position, there is a letter or communication. I guess we have so many forms of communication now that may have clouded your thinking. So some of you guys got either really excited, which is good, or others of you have gotten like into fantasy. Oh, I had a note to myself about confusion. Confusion. There are children here, children energies, loving your children, wanting to give care and provide for your children. And yes, if some of you are wondering about financial security and abundance, yes. If you're waiting for a contract financially, yes. If you're waiting to connect with someone on a personal level, children, it's like, I feel like a mother is saying, my children must come first. My children, you know, in order for me to find myself in that comfortable place I want to be. So a message is coming in, or it will be coming in the next couple weeks, depending on how your energies flow, how much Libra you have in your chart. In your relationship sector of the circle spread, we've got regeneration. So this is about being reborn at this time. Maybe somebody got a really kind message. Well, you were finding peace and now you're like, wow, I'm being reborn. I now know what I want to do, which direction I'm going, what steps I want to take. Except, look at this, in your creative aspects position. I think some of you are leaving behind the old ideas and you're really getting into a creative path ahead, and you are manifesting beauty from that because you've just been reborn. Awesome. So in your actions position, Spirit's saying things need to be done by the book. Maybe you're just taking some steps in a certain sequence by which you know will be the right way to do the process so that you can maintain peace. Now in your emotional aspects position, we have coming to the edge, looking over that edge, contemplating your creativity and what actions need to be taken in order to get one thing done, and then the next thing that has to be done in the order by which they need to be done. So in your subconscious, okay, we have the energies of a change in the wind. So subconsciously, you're just going to come into that wonderful energy of, I found peace and am reborn because I took the steps to figure out what I could do with my own creativity. And it's like, I feel like you're just dancing because you stepped from another path into this path, and now you're dancing in this path emotionally. So in your mental aspects position, we have a yin energy. So this is, your cups may feel a little bit empty. It's also, I'm feeling it's also the practical matters position. So remain practical when it comes to what does make you happy, what does fulfill you. Where are you headed once you start making these great changes? Maybe journal the path of how this business started, or this connection. And we're going to talk about that next. In your inner strengths position, you guys have control over identifying a never-ending story. Like, I gotta go through these steps to get what I want. But I'm receiving good messages. I'm receiving good energies. I'm feeling at peace. I'm moving forward. And I'm liking where I'm going. Okay? Now, in a relationship situation, you guys are peaceful. You receive a message. And then you start to think about the grass being greener. But I think someone's going to find out that some sort of process has to take place in order for you to step into this new path. So let me clarify all that. In a 3-card summary to my right with the same wisdom of the Oracle deck, we have the first week or two being represented by the truth be told energy. So as we come into a path with someone, you know, we came together, we connected, it was great. We both were at this point in our life, and now it's time to kind of think about, as somebody may be reconnecting with you guys, do I still wear the mask of that path? Because now you've manifested an owl here, which represents all your experience and knowledge to be celebrated. And there's an opportunity to move into a new path, into a new beginning. So the reason why some of you may be feeling like, okay, this person, this place, circumstance, or situation is not the right one for me. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have you being blessed because of the decisions you guys have made. Someone's going to step into your path and help guide you into more creative ideas, or Spirit saying, look things up, learn from other people. That's how we learn about ourselves and how we can tweak it with our own individual talent. And Spirit saying, yes, I feel like Spirit saying the blessing to you is we're going to give you a leg up and lead on the tortoise's back the blessing, the treasure in your path ahead. So they're bringing a treasure to you. They want you to remain poised for this new future because it's time to leave the past behind. So in the outcome position in the next 4 weeks or so, Spirit is trying to say that all that glitters is not gold, okay? That everything starts out shiny and bright and great and fun, and when you're done playing, then you sweep away the gold, and then you take off the mask, and then you recognize, is this what I truly want? And I think Spirit's trying to clarify for you guys with these two cards saying yes. Guess what? You took these steps to create something that is beautiful, and you, in your day-to-day matters position, waiting for your yin to be filled, end up filling your own cup because you took the steps to be strong and to be reborn and to understand how far you've come. There may be someone contemplating a soulmate connection. Spirit saying, wait, take a nap and sit in the here and now. If things are good where you're at, why go elsewhere? That was for whomever. So I'm going to bring in some more messages here. I'm going to bring in the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston for clarification of the circle spread before us for Libras. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Libra with clearly defined messages regarding Libra's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month, month and a half, or more. All right, so we have peace. Peaceful Libras, starting off with. And then again, I'm feeling children, family, contentment, and then maybe a letter. A letter that comes and somebody's feeling like, gosh darn it, I wish this would have happened 10 years ago. In the relationship sector, you guys are being reborn, and you're being blessed with the Hanging Man energies as you do so. So Spirit's saying take some time to really think about how you have manifested this peaceful, loving, caring, beautiful world around yourself before moving ahead in any particular direction. At this time, mid-April to mid-May 2018, in your creative aspects position, stay focused on a creative project, hobby, gift, talent, skill, business, career, whatever it is. And know that your card is in your favor. Okay? With the Justice as a major arcana, Spirit's going to help to cut away from people, places, circumstances, situations, and environments that just no longer serve you. So for some of you, you may be leaving, you know, a smaller business behind and going to a bigger building and creating two businesses, you know, but as you're taking steps to move ahead, Spirit wants you to also find happiness in your day-to-day ways. So that's balance. And so we cannot allow for just a simple message to come in that I think is going to be more simple. It's just a 3, you know, it's not a major arcana. And there's going to be like feeling like maybe the grass could be greener, but really recognizing the beauty of what you have around you at this time. In your actions position, this is about doing things by the book. So for some of you, maybe you want to get married and you want to have the party and you want to get this and you want to do that. Some of you are being reborn and are at peace with yourself because you recognize the decisions that your soul made in the past. And Spirit's going to help you to make the right choices when it comes to some kind of by the book energies. Something tied to children. Making the right choices to make sure something is legal and balanced and fair as you're creating something new. You're doing things by the book and it's bringing you peace. In your emotional aspects position, you're coming to the edge, looking over, and falling into this beautiful palace of cups. In the deck, that speaks of waterfront property. So maybe somebody's wanting to go look at some waterfront property and just find peace. And, you know, maybe you're not going to get the property you wanted, but it will be coming. So keep it in your thoughts. and hope and wish and pray to Spirit so they can help you to manifest it. Now, subconsciously, we have this change in the wind, a different perspective, being reborn somehow, finding peace with family and kids and comfort and standing stronger in your path. Recognizing that an old path, an old way of being, an old part of you, an old connection of sorts just needs to fall away. It's a 9. I mean, if somebody got back and connected with this person or business, it wouldn't be for a very long time, because that business, it's going to be a short period of time being there. So it's almost like, why do that? I think this is really, there's going to be a change in the wind about moving a business too, finding peace with the children's situation and being reborn into a new business, a new location, a new path with maybe a new partner. Okay, so in your mental aspects position, your cup is open because you're really wanting to build this financial abundance and security and beauty in your life. So some of you are putting a lot of energy to make sure that you find this balance, you do everything right, that you become strong and prosperous, and that's what's bringing you peace at this time. That's what you guys, I feel, are focused on, Libras. So in your inner strengths, you're going to be able to push against the energies of this never-ending story. On and on and on and on. And look at the Knight of Wands. Coming in quickly. Somebody's moving quickly around you. And you're trying to find peace. You're like focused on building this beautiful foundation, this business. You're trying to remain balanced. But you get kind of off balance when it comes to, is my cup filled here? Am I happy? And I think after you guys settle a little bit, you're going to be very happy that you have chosen what you've chosen. And then I think there could be some sort of commitment in a partnership, but I think it's just like a lot of change going on. I do see and feel happiness in the ending, but there's this really quick energy. And I think that's, maybe you're hearing the same message from someone over and over again. And someone's not doing something by the book, but you come to peace with a situation that involves children or your child. That could be someone else. Now, in the first couple weeks, we have Spirit helping to give you a leg up so they can bring the treasure to you. Look at that. Some of you Libras, not all of you, are climbing into a position of financial abundance and prosperity. Truth be told, you have risen to a higher level. Congratulations. You're being blessed because maybe in the past, whoever this is, you were orphaned, you were left without messages being returned, you were trying to maintain that poise and be flexible as someone would kind of rush in with their cup all over the place, spilling and trying to offer their heart. And I think Spirit's saying that you have been blessed because you changed something. You went through some sort of transformation. And your perspective is so much stronger by the end of the next month. That's when you're just going to be like, yeah, wanting to open and give your heart to like this new, could be family for some of you, but it could also be this celebration of business, of fulfillment and happiness and things going great. So let's clarify. In a 3-card summary to my right, ooh, interesting. Now, I do see some younger people here. That must be what these children are about. So you guys may be up in your head a little frustrated, worried, and confused, or were about children, maybe daycare, maybe business. And Spirit's saying your wish is coming true when it comes to a spiritual contract. So yes, you guys have chosen to do the right business for yourself at this time. And Spirit is offering you the Ace of Cups to overflow that cup with love and abundance. Lots of it. With the 10 of Coins, this is financial prosperity, security, happiness, contentment with money. Okay, so in the next 2 to 3 weeks, there is a message involving money or information or steps that have to be taken with the Chariot energies. Know that Spirit's helping to guide you in the right direction to do what you need to do to finally achieve success. Because some of you may feel stuck in an inability to get through the court to get the licensing or something. Yeah, you've gone through a lot, you guys, lately. But Spirit's saying now, you know, continue to focus on what it is you're learning. Yes, you're very good at what it is you do, but always do more research. Always educate yourself more. Okay? Because we learn from each other. And I think this new path is going to help for you to heal. In the outcome position. So there may have also been a younger... Nope. This is a small offer of love coming to some of you, maybe by the 16th of May. And this person could have air in their chart. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could be an older person. Maybe this is a grandparent and a child in a beautiful home by the lake. Spirit saying in the outcome position, you will find yourself shining like the sun, and you will know what it is you want, where it is you're going, because you are now understanding the clarity of what it is you're creating. I love that card. It's like, this is what I manifested and created, and this is how I take care of it, and it makes me feel like the sun. Now here's what I'm getting about a message for someone. So this may be a little bit different energy than the one I was just reading. Because there's some sort of desire to maybe sneak away. There's some sort of communication going out and your ship is coming in, but some of you, look at, you're sneaking away from it. So do you want to bring something to an end when it comes to a business or a friendship or however it applies? Because there definitely is one here. And what this card's trying to show us with this deck that I just love is that as soon as you feel like everything fell apart, you come back together, and when the sun starts to shine upon you again, you recognize that your tower is now built with gold because you have learned, because you're in a higher level of spirituality. So heal as you are busy manifesting something. Do not worry about financial abundance and security. You're on that path of financial abundance and security. Somebody's really worried about that. Things are going to happen quickly. Spirit's going to bring things to light. And some of you are going to actually desire to leave troubled waters behind when it comes to a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Somebody here may be thinking about, should I stay, should I go? This could definitely be in a financial position because of the pentacles. It is time to collect those pentacles and to move forward and manifest something more, because obviously whoever's energies these are, you're just not fulfilled where you're at. And Spirit is trying to say, if you'll just leave this path behind that's almost done anyway, you will be able to climb up spiritually into this position of success. Wow, look at that. So to close, I'm going to read the card I pulled earlier from the Journey of Love deck for you guys, Libras. And that card was Contemplation. And I'm going to close by reading from the book to give credit to the author. This oracle brings you an invitation to enter into the mystery of your life and your being, and allow the biggest question you can summon to emerge from your heart and be expressed through love. Your question may emerge as clear and shining, or soft and yielding, a question with no words, only feeling. Whatever truth emerges, let that be your contemplation. In response to that question, the next step forward will unfold before you, revealing in perfect clarity and perfect timing. So it's a time to think. Now would be a good time to just really get quiet at some point and shut everything down and light a candle and listen to soft music and have a pen and paper and ask spirit certain questions, listen to the music, write down images. Everything is divine timing, so you may be able to find clarity doing that depending on all the questions you can ask. This oracle brings you a message from your own divine nature. Come sit with me and breathe. I want to ask you something. I want you to ask me something. Together there is a conversation that we are to have now, and there will be beautiful accord between us that overflows into all of your relationships, bringing more understanding and peace with others. Patterns break through the night in beams of light awakening. Memories of walking on sand. Moments waves replace. Waiting for another passerby. Reflections, time to look outward in, to find those hidden spaces. Residing alone, waiting for a twin soul, waiting for myself. Waiting for inner clarity. And always remember that you're always going to be learning and have the capability and ability, especially when it comes to other human beings, to decide what is best and fair and equal and important to us first. Okay? And especially if you have children. Now, if there is a business you're doing that has to do with children, or you've thought about that, the energy is all about signing on that dotted line. It could bring comfort and happiness and joy and wonderful things. So, yeah, when it comes to love, don't take a message and overthink it. Yeah. Because I think what you're going to do is get to the point. I feel like somebody is... This is in the inner strengths position. And in your actions position, there's judgment and by the book. So judgment and by the book in the actions, and you have the strength to understand some sort of never-ending situation in your life and to find balance with that, whatever it is. To not be afraid to move forward, but to also, you know what this is? This is good luck. Once you let go of that never-ending and finding that peace and that balance, that's when you're going to understand that you have found this Palace of Cups in your emotions and the Palace of Wands in your practical day-to-day matters, doing things and filling your own yin with your yang, because you have found that position of peace, joy, contentment, and happiness. You guys have complete control over your path. You get to decide who comes and goes. You get to decide what you're going to do financially, and you can stand really strong and independent. I think for some of you, someone's going to ask you to marry them if they haven't already. And I do see that it could be a happy connection. But when I see the by the book energies, it tells me to make sure that people understand that things have to be done in the right order. So if somebody's telling you a story over and over again and just coming and going, you know, it's time to get to the truth of the situation and either set yourself free or not. Either way, they're saying you're going to be reborn and you're going to be surrounded with the energies of peace for the next month. So sit and observe others. Wait for those beautiful doorways to open. There are a great many things coming to you guys in the next month. Get in touch and let me know what's going on. Thank you again for stopping by. Take care and God bless.